morning everyone. Today we are going to learn the topic the tempest. Tempest, it means a storm. It is an extract taken from the Charles Lamb's tale from Shakespeare. This play is written by Shakespeare. It is an extract, it is taken from Charles Lamb tales. So, tales means story, it is a supplementary story for 10th standard. See, in the story there are so many characters are there. Let us discuss what are the characters. First one is Prospero. He is a Duke of Milan. Duke means king. Then Miranda, daughter of Prospero. Then King of Naples. King of Naples, Antonio. Antonio is a brother of Prospero. Ferdinand, Prince of Naples. Gonzalo, he is a ministry of the court. Then Sycorax, Sycorax is a witch. Caliban, Ariel. Sorry, it's a spirit. It is a Caliban is a son of Sycorax. Sycorax. So, there are so many characters. Prospero is a Duke of Milan, he is a King of Milan. Miranda, daughter of the Prospero. King of Naples, Antonio, the King of Naples is the enemy of Prospero. Antonio, brother of Prospero. Ferdinand is a Prince of Naples. Gonzalo is a minister of the court of Prospero, he is a kind man. Sycorax is a witch. Caliban is a son of Sycorax. Ariel is a spirit. Okay. See, let us see the meaning of some of the names. Prospero, the name Prospero, it means in Latin prosperity or fortunes, we can say Prospero, prosperity. Then Miranda, Miranda it means wonderful. Okay. The Sycorax, Sycorax it means it's a combination, it's this name has split it into sus plus corax, so Sycorax. Sus means pig. Corax means raven. It is a type of crow, black crow, that is a raven, Andangaka we used to say. So, this combination is Sycorax. Then Caliban, Caliban it means powerful. Ariel, it means the lion of God. Okay, let us go to the story, what it was described there. See, there was an island in a sea, the only inhabitants of which were an old man named Prospero and his daughter Miranda, a very wonderful young lady. She came to the island so young that she had no memory of having seen any other human face than her father's. So, there is an island. What is meant by island? We should not pronounce this word as island, it is island. Island is a place which is surrounded all the sides by water. We are living in a peninsula country, India. Why we call this as a peninsula country? Because the water bodies are covered by the three sides of the landmass and the one side by land. So, this is called peninsula, and island means the landmass was covered by full water, that is called island. There is an island in the sea, inside the sea there is an landmass. The only inhabitants means only living, who are living there, of those which were an old man. What is his name? His name is Prospero. I already told you what is meant by Prospero. Prospero means, in Latin word we can say it is a prosperity, the richness. And his daughter Miranda, the name itself I had explained you, Miranda means a wonderful, and how she is very beautiful young lady. How she is? Beautiful and young. She came to his island so young. When she came here? When she was very young, so young, at the very young age. And then she had no memory of having seen any other human face than her father. She had not remember anyone, only she know only person in the island, only her father. They lived in a cave made out of rocks. I hope you all know what is cave. The cave is made up of rock and where the animals will live. It's usually it is in the forest. And how they had made the cave, it was divided into several apartments. In the cave itself they have several cabins, they have several compartments. So, one of which Prosperous called his study. In that one cabin he had kept it as for his studying purpose. There he had kept his book which chiefly treated of magic. So, he has in that cave we have a separate apartment only for the study. That room is considered to be chiefly respected as for magic. He is using these books, that place only for magic things. By virtues of his art, virtue means power. Virtues means power. With the power of his art, he had released many good spirits from the witch called Sycoros. So, this Sycoros had, I already told it, it is a witch. So, the Prospero, by having his virtue power, he had released many spirits from the Sycoros, who had them imprisoned in the bodies of large trees. So, he had kept all the spirits on the very large trees. So, these gentle spirits were ever after obedient to the will of the Prospero. Of these, the Ariel was the chief. So, what happened now? With the art of the power of the magic, Prospero had released all the spirits which was controlled by Sycoros. Now, the spirits have started obeying the will. What the Prospero thought, he started obeying the will of the Prospero. Who become the chief? The Ariel become the chief. So, chief means they become the head of all the good spirits. Ariel took rather too much pleasure of tormenting an ugly monster called Caliban. So, what happened? What is the work of the Ariel? The Ariel has rather too much pleasure. What the pleasure? The only thing gives happiness for the Ariel. What is that? To tormenting, torturing the ugly monster called Caliban. I already explained who is Caliban. Caliban is a son of Sycorax. So, the only pleasure it has, only happiness the Ariel has to tormenting the Caliban, because he was the son of his old enemy Psychorus. Because why intentionally this Ariel is treating bad on Caliban, because this Caliban is a son of Ariel's enemy Psychorus. See, Caliban was employed like a slave to fetch woods and to do the most laborious office, and Ariel has a charge of compelling him to this service. So, what are the work he is doing? He is working like, he is treating like they are treating this Caliban as a slave. What are the work he is doing? He is fetching the woods. Fetching wood means he has to carry the woods and wood logs, and do the most laborious office. It means you have to do all the works, whatever the works they had to do, it all has to done by Caliban. Then the Ariel had charge to compelling him to do to these all service. So, what are the works? All this has to be done by Caliban. They are giving more work, hard work is making the Caliban to do all the works. With the help of the spirits, Prospero could command the wind and the wave of the sea. By this order that there rise a violent storm, in the midst of which he showed his daughter a fine large ship, which he had told that her was a full of living beings like themselves. So, I had told you already, he had learned the magic, he has versatile in handling the magic, art of magic. With that magic, what he did, with the help of the spirits, those who all released by the Prospero, they started obeying the Prospero command. With the help of the spirit, what happened? This Prospero commanding the winds and the waves of the sea. See, you just imagine how much power he has. He can control the air and the waves. So, see, by his order they raised a violent storm. With the help of the spirit and the art of the magic, he had aroused a violent storm. What storm means? A high speed of air blow. So, he arised a violent storm, where he had arrested, in the midst of which he showed his daughter a fine large ship. So, in between, while talking, he is showing his daughter, see, there is a ship is there, which he told her was full of living beings like themselves. There are some living beings, they are like us, he is explaining to his daughter. Oh my God, father, she said, if by your art you have raised the dreadful storm, have pity on their sad distress. So, now the Miranda is saying, oh my father, she is explaining what? She said, by your art and you had raised a dreadful storm. Dreadful means a strong, heavy storm he had raised. Have the pity on this sad distress. See how the people are suffering. They may going to die. See the vessel, it will dash into the pieces. Because of the storm aroused by her father, what happened? When it strike on some ice glacier, what will happen? The ship will broke into several pieces. So, the poor soul, poor means not, it's opposite of rich, the poor means the pavam, we can say the pity soul, they will all perish, perish means they will all die. See, first shall I recall this up to this 4 stanza. See, there is an island in the sea, the only inhabitant inside the island is the old man, his name is Prospero, as well as his daughter. She is a Miranda. How she is? She is very beautiful, young, and they came to the island at the very young age, so young. She don't have a memory because she know only her father face. Other than that, she don't know any humans. So they had lived in the cave. How the cave was? The cave has several compartments, and what happened? There he have a separate room for his study. He have chiefly treated as a magic. By the virtue, by his power of magic, he had released so many spirits, which was controlled by Psychorus. And what happened? All the gentle spirits have started obeying the will of the Prospero. That who is the Ariel of the goodwill? Who is the chief of the good spirit? Ariel. Then what happened? The Ariel has too much pleasure on tormenting the Caliban, because Caliban is a son of his own enemy Psychorus. He used to do all the laborious work. With the help of the spirit, that Prospero had commanded the wind and the waves to arise. And what happened? He is showing her daughter, there is a violent storm, and she is feeling sorry for what the action is did by his father, and she is feeling for the people. She have a concern for the people, those who are suffering in the ship. See. But not so amazed, daughter Miranda said Prospero, there is no harm done. I have so ordered it that no person in the ship shall receive any hurt. So, be not so amazed. Amazed means you no need to worry. The father is replying to the daughter, you no need to worry, daughter Miranda, said Prospero. Prospero is telling his daughter not to worry about anything, because there is no harm done. He was not going to do any harm. He is not going to do any evil to the people, those who are in the ship. I have so ordered it. What the Prospero had ordered to the spirit, not to harm anyone. Just we have to arouse the storm. That's all. That no person in the ship will receive any hurt. So, in the person, those who are in the ship, they receive no harm. Nothing will happen to them bad. See, what I have done has been in the care of you, my dear child. You are ignorant. Can you remember a time before you came to this cell? I think you can't, for you were not then 3 years of age. So, what happened? Now, what he is telling, no need to worry, he had said, what I have done has been in care of you. I have a care. I will be very careful, my dear child. You are ignorant. Ignorant means, here it's not meaning of foolish, it means they are not knowing the real fact. Because again he is repeating, can you remember a time before you came here, this cell? This cell means this island or this cave. Can you able to remember what has happened before or while you are coming here? I think you can't. Father itself is replying. Prospero is even he is giving answer that you can't remember, because for you were not then 3 years ago. So, when already at the beginning of the story itself they said that she was so young. At the age of 3 she came here. So, we can't able to remember what is happening in our life also. We can't able to remember what is happening in our 3 years or the first, even we can't able to remember what is the dress we had weared for our 5th birthday or 4th birthday. Then what about 3 years? Definitely we won't remember anything. The 12 years ago, Miranda continues Prospero, I was the Duke of Milan and you are the princess and my only heir. She is telling 12 years ago, before 12 years, what happened? Miranda, he is telling, and the Prospero is continuing his speech. I was the Duke of the Milan. I had told you at the beginning, he is the Duke of the Milan, King of the Milan. So, if Prospero is a Duke, then what happened? Miranda is a princess. So, you are the only heir. Heir means the next the person who is going to take over the next generation. Adatha Varis, he is there. I had a younger brother whose name was Antonio. The Prospero have a younger brother whose name is Antonio. See. To whom I trusted everything. So, Prospero believed him in all the way. My brother Antonio began thus in the possession of my power, began to think himself a duke indeed. So, because of he had given all the power to his brother, and what Antonio started to think, he is thinking that he himself a duke. The opportunity I gave him for making himself popular among my subjects awakened in this bad nature to a proud ambitious to despite me to my dukedom. So, what he is telling, I had given him the opportunity to become the popular of my subject. Subject means here not a subject which we are studying. Subject means among the people of their country. So, he started, Prospero had given the power and opportunity for his brother to become popular. What he did, he had taken as to destroy his dukedom and he has to become a king. The Antonio has to think that he has to become a king. This he soon effected with the aid of the king of Naples, a powerful prince who was my enemy. So, now what happened? This Antonio had developed a friendship with king of Naples and he started to destroy the dukedom of Milan. Wherefore, said Miranda, did they not that hard destroyed us? Then Miranda is asking his father, in that moment itself, why they had not destroyed us? My child, answered her father, they dare not. The father is answering to Miranda that they don't have, dare not, that means they don't have a courage to kill them. So, dear was the love that my people bore me. The only thing that the people had loved Prospero more. That is the strength of the Prospero. So, Antonio don't have a courage to kill Prospero. Antonio carries aboard a ship, and when he was some leagues out of the sea, he forced us into the small boat without either tackle, sail and mast. There he left us as he thought we to perish. So, what happened? There is a league, there is a meeting, there is a policy, they are going, something is going to happen regarding some treaty signing. So, that is under far away from the sea. What happened? This Antonio planned, and he had given one small boat without any tackle. Tackle means the thing which we can able to lead the ship, and the sail. Sail means the up this boat there will be some cloths, that is called sail, and the mast, that same thing. So, he had not given anything, simply he had drawn them in the small boat. What is his thought? He has to perish, he has to kill Prospero. In that sense, he had sent them, drive them in the boat. But a kind lord of my court, one Gonzalo, who loved me, had privated place in the boat, water, provision, apparel and some books which I prize above my dukedom. So, what happened? I had told him he is a minister of the court. How he is Gonzalo? He is a kind man. Because of his kindness, what he did? He had in that, without knowing the without going to the knowledge of Antonio, he had placed all the necessary things like water, some provisions and apparels, means dresses. Provisions means the things which we had to eat, edible things, and some books. That how he had mentioned in the book, he had prized the book more than the dukedom. He is thinking that books are more value than the kingdom. Oh my father, said Miranda, what the trouble must I have been to you then? She is telling how much at the age when he came to the island, she was so young, she can't able to do anything. She is asking apology to his father, how much trouble you had suffered only because of me. Oh my love, said Prospero, you are a little angel that did preserve me. So, he is telling, no, you are my little angel. The only thing preserve, save my life is only you. Your innocent smile made me to bear up against my misfortunes. So, he is telling, only the smile you have, that makes me to overcome all my problems in my life. Misfortunes means the sufferings. Our food lasted till we landed on the desert island. Desert islands means not desert, landmass represents true. Desert islands means no peoples are living, no one is this in that island. That's mentioned as a desert. So, when they landed the island, what happened? The food they have in the boat was emptied, nothing is there in their boat. When my child delight has been in teaching you Miranda, and well have you profited by my instruction. When my chief delight, only happiness, the extreme happiness is only to giving instruction or teaching Miranda. And he is, my dear father, said Miranda, now tell me sir, you have reason for rising this storm. So, again she started coming to the point, why, she is thanking God and she is asking his father, why he had aroused the storm, what is the reason for arousing a storm, violent storm. Known then, said her father, that by mean of this storm, my enemy, the king of Naples and my cruel brother are cast ashore upon this island. So, he is telling the two persons, so the enemy of his Prospero as well as the brother of the Prospero is coming near to the island. That is why I had aroused this storm. Having so said, Prospero gently touched his daughter with a magic wand. So, what happened? Then while speaking itself, he is touching her daughter with a magic wand, magic stick he is touching. And she fell fast asleep. What happened? Now, the daughter had started sleeping asleep. From the spirit Ariel just then presented himself before his master to give an account of the tempest and how he had disposed to the ship company, and thought the spirit were always invisible to Miranda. Prospero did not choose she should hear him holding the conversation with the empty air. So, what happened? He don't want this daughter to know about what is happening and what is the thing, the conversation between Ariel and the Prospero. You don't want to know his daughter to know all the matters. Well, my brave spirit, said Prospero to Ariel, how have you performed your task? He is asking, inquiring about the task which is given by Prospero to Ariel. Just he is inquiring how he had performed the work which is given by me. The Ariel gave a lively description of the storm. So the Ariel now started to give explaining how it's, what are the trouble it made and how it's arose the storm and what has happened to the people in the ship. And the terror of the mariners and how the king's son Ferdinand was first who leaped into the sea, and his father thought he was his dear son galloped by the waves and lost. So what happened? He is explaining the first person who had leaped means jumped into the sea. Who jumped into the sea? The Ferdinand. Ferdinand is the prince of the Naples, the king, the son of the king of Naples. So he is the first man who had jumped into the sea. What happened? The people, those who are seeing the Ferdinand, they thought that he was galloped. It means the wave they had killed him. But he is safe, said Ariel. Ariel is telling, but the Ferdinand is safe. Nothing happened to Ferdinand. In the corner of the Eilish, sadly lamenting the loss of his king, his father. So he is at the corner of the island. Eilish is a place. He is sitting there and started lamenting. He is crying for losing his father. Ferdinand is thinking he had lost his father. His father is thinking he had lost his son. This is the thing has happened. That's my delicate Ariel, said Prospero. He is telling, you are good. The Prospero is encouraging the Ariel, appreciating the Ariel for the work which is did by Ariel. Bring him here. My daughter must see this young prince. Where is the king and my brother? He is telling, bring the Prospero is commanding the Ariel to bring the Ferdinand for making the Miranda to see him. And he is enquiring where is the brother and as well as his enemy, the king of the Naples. I left them, answered Ariel, searching for Ferdinand whom they have little hope of finding, thinking they saw him perish. So, I had left, Ariel is telling, I left them there itself. So, they are thinking, they are searching for their son. Of the ship crews, not one is missing. Thought each one think himself that only one saved, and the ship thought invisible to them is safe in the harbor. So what happened? The crew, CREW, crew means the member, those who are traveling in the ship, all the members. So in each and every one they are missing, and what happened? Each and every one are thinking we are the only one who are saved. They are thinking their ship become invisible, but the ship is safe in the harbor. Ariel then went to fetch Ferdinand. So Ariel went to bring back the Ferdinand to Prospero. Oh my young gentleman, said Ariel. Ariel is speaking to Ferdinand. Is how he is being. Oh my young gentleman, when he saw him, I will soon move you. You must be brought. I found for the Lady Miranda to have a sight of your pretty person. Come, sir, follow me. So Ariel is speaking on the air and giving the instruction that he has to go with Ariel to see the Miranda. He followed his amazement that the sound of the Ariel voice still led him to the Prospero and the Miranda, who was sitting under the shade of a large tree. Now Miranda had never seen a man before except her own father. The only thing I had already told you, she knows only one human being, that is his father. So now when Miranda is sitting there under the shade of a large tree. She is sitting under the shadow of the large tree. Now Miranda had see the man. The only man he had seen, the father. The next one is Ferdinand. Miranda, said Prospero, tell me what you are looking at yonder. WYONDR. Yonder means something we are looking from far distance, from the long distance, seeing at the long distance. So what happened? Miranda said, Prosperous, tell me what you are looking at the yonder. Miranda, father is asking Miranda, what you are, tell me what you are looking at the yonder, long distance. Oh father, said Miranda in a strange surprise, surely that is the spirit. Lord, how it looks about. Believe me, it is a beautiful creature. Is it not a spirit? So, oh father, said Miranda. Father, she is telling Miranda. In a strange surprise, really it is a very surprise to her, because she had not seen anyone. Already I am telling you repeatedly, because she know only one, that is her father. So, surely it is that is a spirit. She is telling first, what is that? That is a spirit. Oh Lord, how it looks about, how it's looking very beautiful. Believe me, you are asking it, believe. It is a beautiful creature. Miranda is telling it is a beautiful creature. Is it not a spirit? She is asking whether it is a spirit or not. She is inquiring to her father. No, girl, answered her father. Father is telling, no, no, girl. It eats and sleeps and has sense such as we have. So, Prospero is explaining to his daughter how the Ferdinand is. Ferdinand can eat and sleep and think, and he has a sense like a normal human being. This young man you see was in the ship. He is somewhat altered by grief, or you must call him as a handsome person. He has lost his companion and he is wandering about to find them. So, what he is telling, he has all the sense like us, as well as you can call him as a handsome person, and he was changed by his sadness, because he is searching the person those who had missed in the ship trick. Miranda, who thought all the men had a grey face and the grey breeds like his father, was delighted with the appearance of his beautiful young prince, and Ferdinand, seeing such a lovely lady in the desert place, and from the strange sound he had heard, expecting nothing but the wonder, thought he was upon the enchanted island, and the Miranda was a goddess of the place, and such he began to address her. What happened? By seeing the Miranda, Miranda had seen only person is father, and she have idea all the men are like the grey hair will be there, and their beards will be grey in color like his father. Grey, G-R-A-V, grey means they have a tense and tight face. But this man is not looking like that. He is young and he is very handsome. Here they had mentioned the word beautiful, but usually for the admiring the beauty of the man, we will use the term handsome. So, he is very handsome. By seeing Ferdinand, what he thought? He is thinking that the Miranda is a goddess of this enchanting island. Enchanting means somewhat the blessed, or the island is filled with some magics. So, Ferdinand, by seeing Miranda beauty, he is thinking she is a goddess. She timidly answered, she was no goddess but a simple maid, and was going to have this account of herself. When Prospero interpreted her, he was well pleased to find her there, admired each other, but to try Ferdinand constancy, he resolved to throw some difficulties in their way. So, what happened? He timidly answered. Timidly means in normal it is not opposite to brave, but here she obediently answered. She was not a goddess. She is telling Ferdinand that I am not a goddess, but a simple maid. I am a maid here. So, what he was going here is the account of herself. She started to telling what she is, and what happened in that time. Prospero interpreted, come in between the conversation held by Prospero Miranda and Ferdinand. He was well pleased, so he was very happy to find they admired each other. Prospero was very much happy to see they had admired each other. But they tried Ferdinand constancy. So, he want to see the constant mind of the Ferdinand. He had resolved to throw some difficulties in their way. So, he started giving some more difficult work to him. Therefore, advancing forward, he addressed the prince with a strict air, telling him he came to the island as a spy. He is with a hard voice, S-T-R-E-N, strained voice. It means the hard voice. So, what happened? Now, the Ferdinand. Now, Prospero is warning the Ferdinand and inquiring, you had come as a spy here, you came here as a spy. To take it from him, who was the lord of it, follow me, set me, I will tie your neck and feet together. You will drink the sea water and shellfish, with the roots and the husk of the acorns. shall be your food. So, he is giving the punishment that he have to drink the sea water. Imagine, we can't able to drink the sea water because it is very salty, and he is giving the food, what is the shellfish, the fish which is tasteless, as well as the withered root, it means the it a dried root, and he is asking it the husk of the acorn, oak tree, that is a pine in the oak tree, that is called acorn. So, he is asking him to, husk means the dust, the outer layer of the acorns, it is not at all edible part. So, he is asking him to have all sorts of food to eat. No, said Ferdinand. Ferdinand is telling, no, I will resist this and drew this sword, but the Prospero, waving his magic wand, fixed him to the spot where he stood. Apart from his hand, and he started to attack Prospero with the magic power. What Prospero did, he had make him to stay at the same place, so he can't able to move. Silence, said the father. One word more will make me chint you. Chint means scold. I will scold you, girl. What an sorry, I had missed this. Miranda hung upon her father, saying, why are you so ungentle? Having pity, sir, I will be his surety. This is the second man I ever saw, and to me he seems a true one. So, now his daughter is hanging on the neck of her father and pleasing to leave him, not to punish him, because she had told, this is the second person whom she had seen next to his father. So, she is telling he is a kind and he is a true, he is not a spy. The Miranda is helping Ferdinand to escape from the punishment. Silence, said the father, one word more will make me child you, child, C-H-I, child you means, child means scold. So, I will scold you. What an advocate for an impostor. You think that no more such fine men, having seen only him and the Caliban. This he said to prove his daughter constancy, and she replied, my affection was more humble. I have no wish to see the goodlier man. So, now his father has started scolding her daughter, don't become an advocate and don't talk in the favor of this man, because you had seen only two, one is Caliban as well as another one is Ferdinand. So, you are helping him. Then what happened? Miranda is replying that she don't want to see any person gooder than him, means she don't want to see any person better than him. Come on, young man, said Prospero to the prince, you have no power to disobey me. So, now Prospero is telling you have no power to disobey. So, it means he has to obey Prospero's commands. Prospero had commanded Ferdinand to pile up some heavy logs of wood. King's sons not being much used to the laborer's work, Miranda soon after found him almost dying with fatigue. Alas, said she, do not work so hard. My father is at his study. He is safe for 3 hours. Pray, rest yourself. So, what happened? Now, Prospero commanded Ferdinand to pile up some heavy logs of wood. It means he started asking the Prospero to tie up the heavy logs, wood, heavy woods. The king's sons was not being much used to be laborers' work. So, the king's son don't have the, he don't experience how to hold, he don't know that how to pile up the heavy stones. So, what happened by he is almost dying with fatigue, means fatigue means it's hard work, because he can't able to do, he don't have any experience how to take it, how to lift the log. So, he was, because of the hard works, he seems to be like he is very tired. Alas, said she is have a pity on them Ferdinand, and Miranda is telling, do not work so hard. She is telling Ferdinand not to work much hard work. My father, she is again she is telling her father is in the study, he will be there at the 3 hours, so you take rest, no need to work. Oh my dear lady, said Ferdinand, I dare not. I must finish my task before I take my rest. So, he is telling, I don't have the courage to stop working. So, before I have to take rest, I have to complete my work which is given by your father. If you will sit down, said Miranda, I will carry your logs a while, but this Ferdinand could by no means agree to. So, what happened? Now, see the heart of the Miranda, how she is telling, you sit for a while, I will do your work. Miranda is asking him the permission, let her do the work. But what happened now? The Ferdinand is not allowing, not agreeing her to do the work. Prospero, who had enjoined means giving Ferdinand with the task merely a trial of his love and not at his book as his daughter supposed, but was standing by him invisible to overhear what they said. So, what her daughter is thinking, Miranda is thinking that his father is studying for 3 years, but he had not studied there, simply he is watching, or hidingly he is watching what is happening. Ferdinand inquired her name, which she told, saying it is against her father express command, she did so. So, Ferdinand is asking the name of Miranda, what Miranda is telling, it is against his father command. So, I do not want to say, likewise she is conversing, and the Ferdinand in a fine long speech untold the innocent Miranda, he was her heir of the crown of Naples and that she should be his queen. So, then Ferdinand is replying in the fine long speech, that is the conversation is happening between the Miranda and Ferdinand. What time? At the time in between, he told innocent Miranda. How this Miranda is? She is very innocent, and he is telling he is a prince of the Naples, and he is asking the Miranda to be the queen of his own duke. Prospero then appeared before them. So now the Prospero is appeared before the both, in front of the both, the Ferdinand and Miranda. Fear nothing, my child, said he. I have overheard and approve of all you have said. And Ferdinand, if I have too severely used you, I will make you rich amends by giving you my daughter. So what happened? Fear nothing, my child. No need to fear about myself. Prospero said to the Ferdinand and the Miranda, I have overheard. I had heard what you had spoke. So now he is asking apology for the work. He had treated him very severely, and he is giving amends, means he is doing, in Tamil we used to say parigaram. So he is doing in that for doing this hard, treating him hardly, he is giving a present to him, what, that is the daughter Miranda to him. All your vexation were but trial of your love, and you have nobly stood the test. Then my gift, take my daughter. So what happened? Now he is telling all the vexation, all the hard works you did is a test of to test your true love. Now you are nobly achieved it. So take my daughter. He is presenting his daughter to him. When Prospero led them, he called the spirit Ariel was quickly appeared before him, eager to relate what he had done for the Prospero's brother and the king of Naples. So what happened? When Prospero left them, so he leave the daughter and the Ferdinand, he went away. Then Ariel appeared in front of the Prospero, and he is narrating, explaining what is the incident which happened to Antonio as well as the king of Naples. Ariel said that he had left them almost out of their sense with fear at the strange things he had caused them to see and hear. So how this Ariel is treating Prospero, Antonio and king of Naples, they are showing the strange and fear thing to them. When the fatigued with the wandering about and the famished for want of food, he had suddenly set before them a delicious bounty, and then just they were gone to eat, they appeared visible before them in the shape of the happy, and the vigorous monster with the wings, and the feast vanished away. So what happened? It's showing when they are very hungry, it's showing the food, delicious food. Bontu means it's a delicious dish, dishes, or we can say it was arranged one big feast for them, keeping all the tasty foods in front of them. When they went near to take them, what happened? It shows the picture of harpy. Harpy, it means it's like its body is like bird, lady figure, but it's how its legs, the legs and the head, and it has a wings like a bird in a lady appearance, that we call as a harpy. See, and it shows there is a monster, like it's very big monster in size, and when they went there to touch it, it will vanish. Again the feast will vanish away. Then to their utter amazement, this seeming harpy spoke to them, reminding them for their cruelty in driving Prospero from his dukedom. So this harpy is talking to the both the people, the Antonio and the king of Naples. What she is remembering, what is the cruelty is done by them to the Prospero, and driving him away from the dukedom, leaving him as his infant daughter to perish in the sea, saying that is this cause for the terror was suffered to afflict them. So now why they are suffering? She is telling the reason behind why is the suffering, because you had tried to kill the daughter and the Prospero, that's why we had given this punishment. You are getting the punishment. The king of Naples and the Antonio, the false brother, repented the injustice that had done to Prospero. So now repented, it means he is feeling sorry for what the mistake we had done, that is a repentant. So the king, the Antonio of the false brother, why we had mentioned here false brother, because in the beginning of the story Prospero said he had given all the things to him, but he had did mistake, he had cheated his brother, that's why this word false is represented there. So he is asking, he is feeling sorry for the injustice what he did for his brother. Then bring them here, Ariel said to Prospero. The Prospero is ordering the Ariel to bring them to the Prospero. Ariel soon returned with the king Antonio and the old Gonzalo. This Gonzalo was the same who had so kind provided Prospero's formerly with the books and the provision, with the wicked brother left him as they thought to perish in the open boat in the sea. So he is bringing Antonio as well as the king of Naples as well as the Gonzalo. Gonzalo is how he was a kind man who had helped Prospero in many ways. Grief and the terror, they have a grief means they are sad, and they are terror means they have a fear. So, had to so stupefied their sense that they did not know Prospero. So they are not able to, stupefied means they are not able to recognize who is Prospero. He first discovered himself the good old Gonzalo, calling him the preserver of his life. So now Prospero is called the Gonzalo. How? He is telling the preserver of the life. The man, it means the man who had saved his life. And then his brother, the king, knew that he was the injured Prospero. The brother and the king now started to identify that how here he had mentioned the word injured Prospero, because he had suffered a lot because of the cruelty did by his brother. Antonio with tears and set words of the sorrow and to repentance implored his brother forgiveness, and Prospero forgive them. So now feeling sorry to the Prospero, what is the mistake he had done for his brother, and what happened? The Prospero also forgive him. And upon them engaging to the restored his dukedom, he said to the king of the Naples, I have a gift in store for you too, and opening a door, showed him his son Ferdinand playing chess with Miranda. So what happened? Now they are opening the door, there is a scene that what happened? Ferdinand and Miranda, they both are sitting and playing the chess. Nothing call exceed the joy of the father and the son is at his unaccepted meeting, for they each thought other drawn in the storm. What happened? They are thinking they both had died. Father is thinking the son had died, son is thinking the father had died. By seeing this both, what happened? There is a exceeds of joy. They are went to the extreme happiness. The king of the Naples was almost much agonized at the beauty of and excellent grace of the young Miranda as his son had been. How Ferdinand had admired the beauty of the Miranda, in the same way the king of the Naples is also admiring the grace and the beauty of the Miranda. She is the daughter of his, who is this maid, said he. She is the daughter of this Prospero, who is a famous Duke of Milan, whose I renown I had heard so much but never saw him till now. So he is telling, Ferdinand is introducing Miranda that she is a princess of king of Milan, daughter of Prospero. So he is telling, I had known so many things about him, but I had not seen him till now. Of him I had received a new life, because of the Prospero I had received a new life. He has made himself to me the second father, giving me his daughter, said Ferdinand. Ferdinand is telling, Prospero become a second father by giving the his daughter to him. No more that, said Prospero, let us not remember about the troubled past. So, he is telling we no need to worry about the past thing which had troubled us. Since they were so happily had ended, so they had started the end. And then Prospero embraced his brother and again assured him for his forgiveness. So, he is hugging his brother. Prospero is hugging his brother and he is telling that he had forgive him. Prospero now told them that the ship was safe in the harbor, and then the sailor all the boat there, and that had his daughter could accompany them home the next morning. So, he is telling no need to worry about the ship which they had travelled, it is safe in the harbor, better you can travel them. The next morning myself and my daughter will accompany you, come and join with you. Before Prospero left the island, he dismissed the Ariel from the service to the great joy of what the lively little spirits. So, he started freeing all the spirits from the they had given the new life to all the spirits, let them enjoy their own life. So, this is a play which is written by the William Shakespeare Tempest. William Shakespeare is a famous writer, he is a dramatist and he is a father of drama, and we can go through so many things about the Shakespeare. I will give you one work for you. You collect the information regarding Shakespeare.